Welcome to Midlife Unlimited Life for Five. I'm your host, Kate Porter, the Midlife Metamorphosis Coach, and I'm delighted to be joined by my episode 43. How did that happen, guest? The wonderful Teresa Aker, host of Success Diaries with Teresa Aker, to give a taste of our full-length episode that's available now, wherever you listen to your podcasts. How to become a midlife YouTube sensation. So welcome. It's wonderful to have you here.
Kate, thank you for inviting me. It's always a pleasure. And we always have great conversations, don't we?
Well, that's what we're both so passionate about, aren't we? Because we met by chance, by luck, I'd like to say, and we share a passion for taking this midlife lark and running with it and celebrating us. And in the theme of that, I would like to start by celebrating you because I've not been doing the YouTube for long. I think I've got 38 followers.
That's
You,
wonderful.
my wonderful lady, 1.36 thousand. Huge round of applause. Everyone, please join me.
Oh,
How does
thank
it
you.
feel? Because I know
Oh,
you're all about celebrating each and every one, aren't you?
well, Kate, thank you. First of all, humbly, I have been doing this, since just at the beginning of January this year, and but it's been a lot of work, but I've met the nicest people, just like yourself, other podcasters who are amazing, doing shows like you're doing, and I'm doing. We all work together, and we're actually building each other up, supporting each other. So I've had some help along the way, Kate. I've had people promote my show as I've promoted theirs, and that I really find the network world fabulous. And our age group, it doesn't seem to matter what age group. I've had people help me in their 20s, 30s, all the way up to their 80s. So it's a great platform for anyone who wants to get out there and get their stories told and do a great job, just as you're doing.
Oh, well, thank you. Right back at you. But I think one thing that I hear again and again with the women that I coach, and that's one thing that having a channel like this, having a podcast, it's a way of actually finding our voice, isn't it? And getting our message across and actually saying, we're not going to fade away. We've got a lot to say. We've got value here and we're showing it.
We sure do, Kate. All the experience we've had over life. I mean, when we were young, we thought we knew it all. Now we know we didn't know anything. And now we know it all. And we're getting to enjoy that knowledge, but we get to share it with everyone else. And I think one of the biggest part is the emotional side of it. When we've all, as we get older, we certainly face more adversity, we face more challenges. Perhaps it's health, family, whatever it is, a lot of loss along the way. So we've had to learn how to deal with that, to grow with that. And I think we're doing an eloquent job of it in our generation.
And one thing, I mean, I love with us, we're actually transatlantic, different time zones for this chat. Um, And one of the things that really stands out as a takeaway memory from our audio episode, available now wherever you listen to your podcast, is just the huge plethora of amazing people that you've had the opportunity to meet that you've never have met them otherwise, would you?
So true, Kate. I met you, and I'm
Yeah.
in Canada, and I've met people in Iceland and in Australia and UK and all over United States. And you know what, Kate? You know what I found out? They're people just like you and me. A lot of fun, a lot of wonderful, wonderful people around the world sharing their stories, sharing their triumphs and their hearts with us. And I just love it. I love it every minute of my show.
Yeah. Because they particularly, but obviously with my Midlife Unlimited, midlife is the common thread, and obviously success is the common thread, and sharing their stories. But it literally is all walks of life, isn't it? That just so many different people.
Oh, there is, and even the shows have their own unique version. And as you said, we're midlife. We're reaching stages in life that excuse me, reaching stages in life that we have to kind of look at the whole picture and think, okay, this is this is our chapter. This is our time, right?
No, very much. And I know there's one word that we talked about when I was a guest on your show, and we talk about it again on Midlife Unlimited. Those three letters, yet, because I think they've been very instrumental in both our journeys. Because you don't know what, well, you do know what you don't know, or you find out what you don't know, but there's always a way, isn't there? Just by asking the questions and knowing that you need help.
Oh, absolutely. No matter what you're doing. I feel this is, in my opinion, we
Mm,
always should have goals no matter where we're at in life. We should always have goals. And as you said, you may not have arrived there yet. And part of the slowdown may be that you need help along the way. So what I found in life is when you ask, you'd be surprised the people who come forward and help you. And I'm not a fair weather friend. If somebody needs my help, I'm there too. I do my best to help others reach their goals. And you know what? It's a win-win for everyone. And you're right. As we do midlife, we're doing that chapter in a way that helps not only ourselves, helps other people all around the world. And we have a common thread. And I think it's because we're all trying to do our best.
yeah, absolutely. And I think that's something, again, a real golden nugget from our episode about staying true to who we are. And we talk about AI, we talk about all sorts of things, and the kind of fear of judgment and not trying to be someone else, not putting on a mask, actually being ourselves, because we're rather fabulous as we are. And if you can't have a show and actually be yourself as the host of that show, it's what is the point of having the show, really, isn't it?
Well, I do think AI has a place. I
Yeah,
think we can learn from AI. I absolutely agree with you, Kate. I love the authenticity of doing the shows, speaking our voice, being authentic, and making sure that even our guests appreciate the authenticity. I
yeah.
think AI has a place for knowledge, but if you use it in place of yourself, I do think it loses something along the way. That's just my opinion. I know a lot of people use AI instead of putting their face on the screen, and that works for them. But for me, I like to be face to face with my guests. I like to talk to them about their real heart and their real stories, and that's what's coming across to the audience,
Mm.
in my opinion, anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm 100% with you on that, because I think it is so powerful having the conversations and providing a platform for, and we use the word, obviously, success is in the title of your show, but in our full length episode we do point out that success doesn't always mean fanfares and millions of pounds, and fast cars and fast living. Success is different for everyone, isn't it? And we it's all about celebrating even the small steps that can mean so much.
Absolutely. Success is a perception of how you see life and what glasses you're seeing them through.
Yeah,
Absolutely. The success for you and me, I'm thinking your podcast is a success. Mine is a success. So we're both on that path. But we also have families, we have friends, we have different things that make us who we are today. We've had backgrounds, things we've gone through. So you're right. Sometimes success can just be, oh my God, I got through yesterday. And sometimes it could be a great big goal that you've been trying to achieve for years, and all of a sudden it finally comes together. So you're absolutely right. Success is absolutely what you make of it, and how I think every single day is a success. And I know that sounds really fundamental, but I don't know if you do this, but I definitely do a gratitude time every
yeah.
day. I've taken that up about 10 minutes a day, just being grateful for what I have today. And you'd be surprised how the days open up. After
Mm.
that, it just seems like everything just kind of keeps falling into place. Where there was a time, some days were very frustrating. Not that I don't have frustrating times, but it does make a difference when you are grateful for what you have right now.
It just enables you to shift your perspective, doesn't it? And boost your mindset as well. And before we go, and I will refer to our show notes, obviously, for anyone viewing that isn't in contact with you, that wants to get in touch and also wants to tune into your show. I think another thing that's a big takeaway from me with, and I don't know if it's a midlife thing, I don't know if it's a midlife woman thing, but I've noticed it in lots of different areas, from networking, but particularly meeting you. It's the way that we support each other, and there's no feeling of she's doing better than me, no
No.
feeling of jealousy, no feeling of I'm not going to like her content because I don't want her to have more followers than me. Sod all that. No, isn't it? It's about lifting each other up, cheerleading. It's such an important part of being a midlife woman, isn't it?
Oh, Kate, you said it perfectly. I think it's wonderful. Look at there's people with millions and millions of followers. One, I don't compare my show to theirs. I don't
No,
want to.
no.
And you know what? It doesn't matter how many viewers I have. I'm grateful for each and every one of them, just as you are. I can remember when I had Kate, when I started, I can remember that one viewer, and I thought, is that one of my family members? And I was so happy. It was someone that
Oh,
was watching.
I've banned my partner and my son from watching because I'm like, no, I want them to be authentic views. It's like
So yeah,
downloads for for the audio podcast. I'm like, no, don't you dare. Don't you dare go and download it just to get my numbers up. I want these to be real people and real downloads.
they are. And so you're right, Kate. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you're giving content, you're giving authenticity. The viewers love you. I love you. Though, we're helping each other. That's what matters. And doesn't that make for a better day?
I think so. I think so. And on that note, I'm going to direct anyone watching who has not checked out your show, go and find it now on YouTube. All your contact details are on the show notes for our episode and on the Midlife Unlimited podcast website, where you'll also find all my contact details, details of my midlife metamorphosis coaching. And watch this space because I've just set up a school, SKOOL, for my new venture that's tying in with this as well. Pop Your Podcast Cherry, which is for all you ladies and gents that are thinking, I really want to start being a guest on these podcasts because I think there's something in it, but you're feeling nervous, you don't know where to start, or you've been a guest and you're like, I didn't actually know what I wanted to talk about. Because it is tricky, isn't it? You can go on and just think, is it even the right podcast for you? So watch this space, go and have a check out on school. Anyway, Teresa, as always, a joy chatting with you
Kate,
across
you're
the
doing a
miles.
fabulous job. I just want to say that. Well
So
done.
are you. Here's to us, eh? Here's to celebrating us. And here's to living Midlife Unlimited. Go and check out our full length audio episode. Take care. Bye.